What's good, everybody? It's Daily Space Observations back with another video. Before I get into anything, if you want to learn how to quickly improve at astrophotography, know the best products to buy, and all types of other astronomy related stuff, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you won't miss anything. Now, with that said, thank you for watching the video and enjoy. Let's start off with what an opposition is. And to simplify it, it's when the Earth and any given planet are almost perfectly aligned in front of the Sun, with Earth being between this planet and the Sun. In this case with Saturn, Earth is going to be over 300 million kilometers closer to Saturn than its usual distance, which will make Saturn appear to look 1.7 magnitudes brighter and 39% bigger in the sky, which is pretty significant. So how do you go about viewing such an event? Unlike most other celestial events, oppositions are fairly gradual, so Saturn's gonna look very big and bright even after it's at its closest distance to Earth. But with that said, if you are able to view it at its peak, then your best times would be during the late night of August 1st and the early morning of August 2nd. As for what equipment to use, your options are nearly limitless. You could use any telescope, any camera, any eyepiece, but if you want to get the best view, then besides using a backyard $100 like 70mm telescope, then I suggest you try to aim bigger. Maybe go for a telescope with at least 6 inches of aperture, maybe 8 inches, 10 inches, whatever is at your disposal. And with that, you'll get an even better view. As for cameras, you can use either DSLR cameras or you can use a planetary camera. However, with a planetary camera, I suspect that you will get a better view because they have more magnification. For instance, here's my ZWO ASI 224 MC color camera, which is great for this kind of stuff, and for a planetary camera, it is quite decently priced. As for eyepieces, you can use any eyepiece you want, but if you want to get a closer look at Saturn, then I recommend using smaller apertures. I'd say minimum 10mm for aperture in eyepieces. However, I'd say the best piece of equipment to use that could enhance your view of Saturn the best is a Barlow lens. If you don't know what that is, I have a video on them, which should appear as a card right here, right now. But if you do know, then I suggest you buy a 2x or a 3x Barlow lens if you don't have one already. If you do have one, then you could use it on whatever thing you're using to view Saturn, whether you have an eyepiece or any kind of camera. These are game changers, I'm telling you. And you probably won't even need a small aperture eyepiece if you have one, which is good because small aperture eyepieces are generally harder to look through. Also, if you have any of those planetary or color filters that you think could help get a better view of Saturn, then by all means, go ahead. My final tip of the day will be to wait until Saturn is higher up in the sky. Otherwise, it might be hazed by some thicker atmosphere, which also resides in the lower horizon. So you should be patient there. Anyways, that's about all I have to say. If you like this, then you should check out more of my content, which will be linked down below in the description. And yeah, that's about it. See you around.